This is one of the few sounds 10-year-old Robbie hears when he comes home from school each day. He's one of an estimated 6 million latchkey kids in this country. Even though Robbie's mother worries about him, she thinks he does a pretty good job, but just to make sure, she often calls.
Hello?
Like many latchkey kids, Robbie says he follows the same routine most days. He usually does his homework first, then it's on to more leisurely activities.
Well, I usually sit down and make eraser cars or play Atari or watch television. Come on, Taylor. Come on, let's eat breakfast.
Stephanie and Taylor are part of another latchkey family living here in Tulsa. Theirs is a single-parent family. Their mother is home after school, but not before.
They know their duties. You know, beds made, personal cleanliness. They're responsible for their homework, getting it to school, and you know, they really rise to the occasion. I know it's not always easy on them because they don't have someone cushioning them, but as the months have progressed, I've seen a real definite change that they're capable.
Do you ever feel guilty?
Every day. Every day.
One thing that is really a big problem with latchkey children is the fear. That and they have several fears. One of the most significant fears that the children report is fear of losing the key. You know, when they ask latchkey children, what do you fear the most, that was the first thing that most of them mentioned. Other children fear break-ins or that someone's going to come in and harm them. One particular one said that she's curled up on the sofa every day in a catatonic state and waited for her mother to come home in order to protect herself from her fears.
But Knopfziger says this is the extreme. But if kids on their own have problems at home, then problems usually show up at school as well.
Kids come to school with kind of a strike against them. They're nervous and they're anxious already in the morning about having to go home at night, and just harder for them to concentrate on their schoolwork when they're worried about having to be by themselves in a few hours.
But while there is a downside to being a latchkey kid, we also found there's often an upside, and kids seem to be learning from these experiences on their own.
I think they're much more mature than some of their friends are. They know I'm trying my hardest. They appreciate me. I think they're kind of proud that they can do this.
For the most part, the experts agree that latchkey kids are doing okay. But of course, problems can occur. That's where Keyline, a new hotline for latchkey kids, can help.
Ow! What happened? I burnt myself. Here, let me see. Here, stay right here. I'll go call Keyline.
Keyline, can I help you?
Yes, hello, Keyline. I'm Stephanie. My brother just burned his finger.
Oh, dear. Well, Stephanie, I think about the best thing you can do for him is to put his finger under cold water. Now, can you reach the bathroom sink?
Yes.
Keyline is not just for problems. Kids are also urged to call if they're lonely or bored, and parents are also encouraged to call if they have any questions about latchkey.